Now, I'm always very happy to help those who are trying to figure out how to create designs but just don't know where to start. So if you have a special request, please don't forget to put it in the comments. I'd be happy to see if I can recreate a design for you, or get in touch. So I'm going to start off with a background. And to protect the intellectual property of the individual who created the initial design, I'm just going to use some different elements, but you're welcome to use any elements that you like. So I'm just going to go and search for a marble effect. And I'm looking for a background. So I can, you can use a photo. So I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to set that image as my background. Now, I may need to make this background less opaque, but we'll figure that out closer to the end. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a grid. That way I know where I'm placing my frame. So I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to go to View Settings, and I'm going to, rather than grid, it's the guides. I'm going to add guides. And I'm going to add this 3x3 guide. Okay, and so now I know where I am placing my frames. So now I'm going to go back to Elements, and I'm going to search for square, and there is a square. So I'm going to place these squares in here, and I'm just going to size them right on the edges. Okay, I'm going to add that one there, add this one here, add that one there, and I believe there was one more right in the middle. Now that I have created my frames on my page, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab them and I'm going to resize them so that I've got white space all the way around. And basically what I did is I just selected them all on the page, and I'm just handling the whole selection by the corners to resize. And now that I have this space around all the frames, I can turn off my guides because I don't need them anymore. So I'm going to come back into View Settings, and I'm going to clear guides. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a shape. So I'm going to come to Elements, and I'm going to add a square. And I'm going to make that square transparent, and then I'm going to add a border. And I'm going to make the border weight 3, maybe 2. Okay. And I'm going to take that square and I'm going to position it right above or outside of my frame. And if you're having difficulty with that, just remember you can always use your Control key. Okay, and then I'm just going to bring it down like that. Okay, and now I'm going to take a copy of that and put it here. Another copy, and I'm going to put it around each square frame. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to grab some text, and I'm going to place that right there. And you can add any text that you like. I'm going to add an initial, and my initial is going to be T. And I'm just going to make that larger. like so. And I'm just going to make it fit there. Now I'm going to add a little bit more text, and I'm going to bring that text in here. And I'm going to type in my loved one's name. And you can either leave it like that, or you can choose a script. That's totally up to you. Now I'm going to take my larger initial, and I'm going to turn down the transparency. Like so. And I'm going to grab that script and I'm going to put it down here because I want to use it to write more stuff. And I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to bring that down here as well. I'll add a little bit more text, and I'll just say your text here, and you can customize this text however you like. And I'll just make a copy of that and bring that over here, and a copy of that and bring that over here. Now, if you want in this area, instead of having text, you can place a graphic. So if we go back to graphics and we search for a graphic like a ball of string, we can put that in here. And we can customize that. All right. And now we can see that the background is way too dark. So let's take the background and let's just bring it down. And now we can add photos of your pet or your loved one. Just remember that the squares need to be positioned behind the frames. Otherwise, you can't drop images in the frames. And the way you want to you can check that is that here, the square is behind all the frames. So if it's not behind the frames, just take it and move it in behind the frame. Okay, so now let's go to our elements and let's search for pictures of cats. I'm going to go to see all and let's see, there we go. So here is and that's pretty much it. Okay, so let's see how this compares to the original design. So that's pretty much how you create that photo collage with squares around them. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to press that like button and subscribe to receive notifications when new content comes out. For now, I will say bye-bye, my friends.